What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are again back at it with the Transformers Age of the Primes G2 Dinobot Swoop and Sludge 2-pack. And this is all thanks to Ross, so yeah. And we've already taken a look at the box with the Swoop review, so we're not going to waste time hopping into that. So, here we have G2 Sludge, and I gotta say, this is this. Yeah. Okay. I did not grow up with G2, so I definitely do not know all of the ins and outs and the details of all of how these are supposed to have been transpired. But from what I understand is this guy is pretty much how his toy looked when it happened in the early 90s, so yeah. And as for weapons and things, it's pretty much exactly the same. You still have the same cannon, it's just not painted this time. So, and there's only really a handful of places you can peg it. You can plug it right in there if you really feel like it, but that's a screw port. So, ports are on the back of his cheek muscle, or his thigh right there. So, yeah. But anyways, we're going to remove the weapon for now, and then we are going to get into scale comparison, because y'all know we love our scale comparisons around here. So, here he is next to G1 Retro Release Wheelie, which we are getting a Studio Series 86 version of this, I found out finally. Here he is next to 86 Grimlock. Here he is next to 86 Slag. And here he is finally next to his G1 counterpart, 86 Sludge. Now, there is something I do want to mention about this figure that this figure has massively improved on. This figure, this one right here, has massive knee issues. This one tightened those issues, like just looser than friggin' snot. So again, they tightened up those joints. So anyways, let's remove this. So now that we've gotten through the scale comparison, let's jump right on into transformation. And transformation is exactly the same. First thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of just come to this and just untab it like so. And then you're going to make sure that these are kind of out of the way a bit there. You're going to come to this back section, split all of it. Take this, push it inward just a little bit, because there is a tab in here that you need to undo. Make sure that happens, and then just rotate that to the side. Do the same thing, make sure that is undone. Bring this out, open it up, and bring this out to the side. Now, you're going to take all of this and just bring this down. Make sure these pieces come all the way down. Make sure all of these pieces come all the way up, and make sure that they tab into place. So, like so. Then you're going to flip out these pieces here, and I think we're going to basically just kind of leave this for the moment, just for the moment. And work our way up, come to these panels here, bring them open. Or not bring them open, hinge them open, or open them, or whatever you feel like saying. Now my tongue doesn't want to work, but do that. Then take this piece here, bring it all the way up, make sure these pieces come all the way around. Bring this all the way around as well, and just leave it there for now. Then we're going to come to this section here, and we're going to then bring these pieces down, and we're going to fold these pieces all the way down like so. Bring them down. Rotate them like so. Make sure everything stays the way it is. And then we're going to rotate at the waist. And you can totally bring these pieces up if you would like to. You can leave them down, but it says to bring them all the way down like so in the instructions. So, plus it makes all of this work better. Flip up the head, and then we shall close up the chest for now. And this is an issue that they did not fix, which is these panel pieces are still a little loose, but not the worst thing on the planet. Alright, now that we've done all of that, you're going to take these pieces here, going to fold these pieces inward like so, bring them all the way back around to the leg, and then you're going to close it all the way up, and there is a section here that's going to do that in. Take this tail piece, close it all the way up, make sure feet are folded all the way in, and then we do the same thing on the other side. Take this, fold this inward, make sure all of this collapses in as such, make sure the feet are flush, make sure the tail comes flush, and we are almost done. Is your brain broken? Mine sure was. Take these pieces, rotate them down, make sure the chest actually tabs inward, rotate them at this shoulder bicep piece, and this is where things might get a little bit more complicated, and we may have to bring out our Shadow of War bottle opener here to get this hand out, but get yourself a tool and just kind of make sure you can get this open. One moment, please. So, as soon as you're done with that, I apologize, we have this up here. Take this, rotate it around, and bring it down like so. And then you're going to take this piece and do the same thing on the other side. Rotate it around. And this one, we might be able to get, yeah, we can get this one out. So, take that, flip the hand out, rotate said hand. Straighten all of it out as aforementioned earlier. Grab his gun, pop it in his hand, and there you have G2 Sludge in his ugly looking robot mode. And the only reason I say ugly looking robot mode is because this is what? So, anyways. So, moving onward from that, let's get into a couple of things that I do not like about this figure already, and that is the color. It's the colors, okay? I'm not saying G2 was the greatest for colors, but this just, ugh, blah. Anyways, we'll say this, though, they definitely fixed those knees, so. Anyways, let's get into scale comparison, final thoughts, ranking, and then we shall end. So, here he is next to Retro Release Wheelie. Here he is next to 86 Grimlock. '86 Slug, or Slag, whichever one you want to call him. And finally, his G1 counterpart, 86 Sludge. Now, with these two figures, there's very clear differences. Very clear differences. This one, its knees are weak. This one, its knees are strong. This one, it's G1. This is G2. Obviously, there are things we can fix and things we can't fix. So, yeah. But, removing this guy, let's get into final thoughts on this guy. So, final thoughts on this dude. Well, again, it's just the 86 mold with a new paint scheme. And, again, that's kind of what G2 was. It was one of those things where it was like, yeah, let's do everything again, but let's do it in like the 90s neon puke colors. So, yeah. But as far as few of issues fixed, there are definitely some that have definitely been fixed with this guy. So I can't complain about the legs being fixed. I can't complain about the thigh joint pieces being fixed. So again, those are good things that they did. I'm just not the biggest fan of the colors. So anyways, my ranking for this figure, it's pretty much just going to be the same as Swoop. So I give it a 7 to 7.5 out of 10. And that pretty much kind of concludes the review for this 2-pack, because this 2-pack really does deserve a 7.5 out of 10. Because, I mean, seriously, how many times are we going to recycle the same idea again and again and again and again with these and then not get the same result? I do like them for the fact that they do have new colors. I do like that. I just don't like the fact that we are recycling old ideas again and re-releasing them as if they're brand new. So, yeah. Anyways, this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to leave a comment somewhere down below down there. And do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all of the newest weird Transformers that we do on this show. And this is Thomas Fan01 saying, Do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick's Voice Rail, Riveted Railfan, and Riveted Reviews, iStar552, Bravely GG, Lemon Lime Studios, Kitten Cat 999, Truster Tube, and Zaga and Oreo, as they are all some friends, fans, and family of the show. So please do not forget to check all of them out. And this is Thomas Phantom 1 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.